All right, we are rebooting our system.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
All right, we are rebooting the system. We're coming back online.
Randy, is it one y'all can get to, or do we need the road department up there?
My daughter says she can see us.
Okay. Well, we're just getting back up and going here. Folks, we did lose power. I'm not really sure how the reconnect is doing. Our battery backup system did keep all of our system online. Yes, we are now showing several power outages now in the Harrison area. The studio did lose power for a moment. Obviously, we're live streaming with the internet, so that means that the Cox station possibly lost power, so that put us down momentarily.
Please respond to your Peace Industries. It's going to be for a telephone pole that was struck by lightning and is now on fire.
Okay, so we have a lightning strike now. Where did they say that was?
I think they said by Pace. I don't have the chat, Brandon. Mine's logged out, so.
Okay, so that's
Industries.
That's why we lost power. We had a lightning strike about less than a mile from our studio here. Let's see if I can get you back up real quick, Sean.
Okay.
All right, folks, it'll be just a moment. We're going to try to get a few more things rebooted here in the studio. We had a lightning strike nearby. Knocked us out of power for just a moment.
I think I'm back on. So you can look and make sure.
Not seeing anything right now. No one engine 3 also be advised. I received another call to me reports of a transformer being struck by lightning and exploding near Napa off the bypass.
$1998 02 27.
Move that. If you can just get whoever's at Central to bring those barricades up out of Unit 3, then you can just block the road. Sounds like you're going to be busy.
New storm report.
Copy that. Will do.
You all right?
29 check.
He is 1052. He is on paper. However, he does have a $1 driver's license. No restrictions, no endorsement.
Well, trying to get my radar back up. It's offline, so.
10-4.
X out of it. Relaunch it and make sure you start
169 to 6. You're going to have charges.
Get over there and make sure you start pulling.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Got it.
And 4 more than
Yep,
likely.
got it.
10-4, I'll hold.
All right, folks. Sorry about that. We had a lightning strike nearby, knocked out the power temporarily, which obviously our stream runs on internet, which means that Cox lost power for a brief moment. We should be back up and going now.
10-4. Shit, Connie, what was your female name?
Let's see. Let me refresh the screen here.
Logan Robinson.
Okay, so right now, this is what the power grid looks like in Harrison. Our Let's see
I'm putting up
here.
a couple stop signs for Maine and here.
So we're located about right in here.
I'll
Change that color.
check that one.
So we're located about right in here. Here's the studio. So we're right in here, and we're in the green. But you can see right around in here, that's Wendy's, the Wendy's area, possibly without power. This is areas going all the way down to the downtown Harrison area. Let's see, that's central. So
I have not. Let me go ahead and try to track her down.
so that's no, that's wrong. That's going to be up around Robinson Street. Let me clear that off here.
Getting a
So
lot of wind reports. So
yeah, we got it rolling through. So we were kind of expecting this. Let's see. Looks like over around behind the where that caboose used to be. What do they call that? The community or
senior center
or
just
city?
senior-
Yeah, whatever that is. Across from Cash Saver. Looks like they're without power. So that would be my mom and family over there. Wolf Street over here. That'd be over by like Auto Medics. That's out without power now. Jonas area, that's without power. That would be, like back over by where, kind of down and behind Nature's Wonders. So we got several areas without power now in Harrison.
I sent a message to Tom Ketchum, which is the fire department, told him to be careful. There's more storms coming behind them. So
Okay, good deal. So Harrison, here's what we're looking at. The storms are pretty much on the east side of Harrison now, now approaching, going through the Bellefonte and Valley Springs area. Those of you in the Bergman area, you're probably getting some of the wind and rain, but looks like as far as the actual...
Medical guy in his 70s, not real and vomiting.
Not seeing any weak rotation with this now, which is good news. Let's take a look at the velocities. Still seeing down around Mount Judy. Down around the Mount Judy area, you all are going to be getting some really good winds moving through, looks like.
Kind of sitting on the ground out in the rain.
Over around Alvey and Valley Springs, we've got some random velocity speckles coming up, showing over 60 to 70 mile per hour. So Valley Springs area and Alvey, you may be getting some of this straight line winds going to be moving through your area. Looking southwest, Newton County down towards Fallsville, the Deer area, Highway 7, Mount Judy, areas of Jasper, my daughter, obviously. You're probably going to be getting some heavy winds coming through your area there west of Jasper there. Let's see. We're still seeing some winds with these other storms that are coming through in the Fayetteville area. The second line of storms producing some winds. So not over yet, folks. Looks like the first wave has come through. Actually passing through for some of us. Carroll County. Looks like the stronger part of these storms are going to stay to your southwest, I believe. This next line will more than likely be affecting the Madison County area for the straight line winds that'll be coming through here shortly.
Highway 43, in regards to a burglary alarm, they stated it's going to be in zone 3, 5, and 6.
All right, my mom's confirming. I was showing y'all down there the neighborhood across from Cash Savers, the power being out. There behind the old sheriff's office where the central 911 is, that area still without power. Just got confirmation on that from my mom. She just sent a message there to us. So we're confirming that. But that's really that area, Main Street, down along like where McDonald's and Burger King is. Potentially maybe without power according to the grid map. That area on Roland Street there where the Eagle, that neighborhood's near the Eagle Heights Baptist Church, just south of it, showing without power now. As far as the rest of the county goes, so far the grid is green, which is great news. Let's see. Let me go ahead and refresh this map and see what we're showing. Okay, so Madison County, we're showing 735 out of power. We're showing 807 out of power in Carroll County. 862 out of power now in the Boone County area, and we're still showing over 10,000 without power in Benton County.
Oh, Tanner.
Okay.
Power line. Looks like just rain coming your way. Everything else looks like it's moving southeast towards like County.
Be advised, received a call reference to a canopy
Okay.
that's in a blow. This is a roadway near Beeks and Domino's.
That was Tanner.
What was he
He said they
advising?
got power lines and tree limbs down all over town, so.
Okay, power lines and tree lines down all over.
County, here at the top of Paradise, and I haven't seen anybody. I'm going to turn around and go back down the other side. of the
Benton County, you still, you just had that storm system move through you. It is now to your south going into Washington County, tracking towards parts of Madison County and Washington County. So it looks like Benton County area. I had someone asking about Benton County. Looks like those storms have finally started exiting your county. So Fayetteville area under the gun for this severe thunderstorm warning and straight line winds. We still have the storms now tracking through Newton County.
I haven't heard anything from Newton County yet, so.
Nope, hadn't heard any. No reports coming in from there. Checking for winds. Still seeing a lot of winds being picked up by the radar out here in Newton County for sure. I'm going to go ahead and switch radar sites. I don't know if we can really get a decent look because of the direction of the winds, but we'll give it a shot.
Maybe Little Rock. I don't
New
know.
storm report.
Yeah, Little Rock's just so far
Yeah.
away. Seeing a lot of those winds coming through here in the Fayetteville area.
Yeah.
Fayetteville definitely getting some winds still. We're seeing winds over 60 miles per hour. Pretty solid amount of winds over 60 miles per hour going through Washington County.
Lucky for us in Boone County, that's all moving southeast, so
Yeah.
hopefully don't miss us.
So I'm thinking based on the track that a lot of this is going to stay potentially going to miss this next line. The main wind threats we're thinking is going to miss Carroll and most of Boone, but Madison and Newton counties, this could still affect you as these storms are coming through. So we have the Harrison Fire Department out trying to clear some stuff off now. And we got some power lines down, which we were saying we probably thought that was going to happen.
I am showing that you initiated about 12 minutes ago. Give me 1 second. I'll give you the
Okay, yeah, we got a confirmation your storm's picking up again in Madison County. Power's gone out again. Lucas, Harris. Yeah, Harrison will be okay. You know, we knew these winds were going to be coming through. We were advising that we kind of anticipated potentially losing some power and having some limbs and wind damage and different things that you know potentially could happen with a straight line wind event storm like this. Okay, we now have looks like
negative.
what road is that?
10-4, show me 19.
Where you at, Newton County?
No, this is going to be up off of 412, kind of back behind the Harps.
Oh.
It's blocking the name of the road. I can't remember. It's right off Brackcombs Road. Looks like they've got a
New
couple
storm
of power
report.
outages in that general area. Looks like Alpena, the grid looks all clear. Berryville and Green Forest, according to the energy map, you're in great shape. But we do have some power outages in the Harrison area. see. Let me refresh this map here and see what we got. So right now the estimating, we're estimating based on the power outage map here we're looking at. Looks like about 862 customers in Boone County out of power right now. Carroll County about 807.
Patty Swafford said strong winds and rain starting to pick up in Pendle.
All right, let's take a look over here towards Pendle because that would be approaching your area. Yeah, absolutely. You can see the Pendle and Western Grove area. You are starting to get these winds and storms that just came through Harrison a short time ago that are tracking through you right now. So yeah, that's right on track. You do have that special weather statement up, which I believe Sean covered, but you want to run through that one more time for them for the Newton County and
yes.
Boone County, Searcy and Marion.
There we go. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of western Searcy County and northeastern Newton County at 10:06, which is now 10:25. Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm, a line extending from Diamond City to Valley Springs and near Piercetown. Movement was southeast at 40 miles an hour. So that was at 10:06 and it's 10:26 now. So it'll be Payette, Valley Springs, Alvey, Whit Springs, Jasper, Diamond City. And now they're talking about some flooding going on. So
On storm reports?
no, I'm just saying heavy rain going over these places.
Well, the good news is a lot of, okay, looks like thunderstorm wind damage up in Forsyth in Taney County. 2-inch tree limbs reported to have been downed. This is in Kansas and Oklahoma. So it looks like Kansas and Oklahoma are still reporting a lot worse damage than what we're seeing in northwest Arkansas so far. So that's good news for us, bad news for them.
Everything's 10-4 here. Just drove by. Didn't hear any screaming or anything like that. I'll be back 10-8.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and cover some of these winds here real quick for y'all. We are currently looking at Newton County around the Deer area and stuff. This is the Mount Judy area. This is your Pendle and St. Joe area, just down from Western Grove here. Let's see.
Cut his foot with a 4-inch gas on it. Please confirm. Please respond.
This is the Deer area. And we are seeing winds right now around the Deer area, so southern Newton County. We are seeing some winds.
Special weather statement.
As high as 65 to 75 miles per hour. So Deer, Lurton, Mount Judy area. Definitely seeing some winds moving through, which is to be expected.
We just got a special weather statement on that.
Okay, go ahead with it.
It says at 10:27, Doppler radar is tracking a strong thunderstorm along the lines extending from near Piercetown to Walnut to 6 miles southwest of Pettigrew. Movement was southeast at 25 miles an hour. Wind gust up to 50 miles an hour. And that's Searcy County, Newton County, and Johnson County.
Eugene Street, Maria Drive. It's going to be a reference to a tree down in the middle of the road.
It'd be Whit Springs, Dover, Pottsville, Russellville.
Yeah, that'd be outside our area on those. Let's see, what was the location?
1 to Harrison Fire Department. Please respond near the intersection of Eugene Street and Maria Drive. It's going to be a reference to a tree down the middle of the road.
Up by Skyline School.
Okay, up by the Skyline School. Got a tree down in the road. No, the live stream has not stopped. You may have to refresh it due to all the power issues and stuff. And folks, remember, sometimes if your stream stops and you're on Wi-Fi, you could have just a little flicker or something going on, and
It looks like we're cutting them loose.
all you got to do is just refresh the stream. Just stop it and restart it, and that should get you guys back up and going again. If you temporarily lose power or your Wi-Fi flickers, it could lock up.
Chief Lowry says heavy rain and wind at Brackkimes Road.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
If you're listening, Chief Lowry, it looks like just rain moving in behind this cell. So
Still got a line of storms moving through.
There's nobody on the side of the road.
All right, you can still see quite a bit of wind moving through. I'm going to switch this over. Let's see if we can get a better look at this with Little Rock. Let's see what that's looking like. So yeah, we're still seeing a lot of winds with these storms. So yeah, we're seeing, of course, I'm sure that's upper level, but we're seeing 70, 80 mile per hour winds being detected by radar down here in southern Newton County, south of Jasper, with these storms. Over here in Searcy County, the wind, you just may not be able to see the winds as well, but you all are potentially going to be, seeing the same type of expectation as these storms move through.
Yellville, Marion County, they should be expecting some wind too.
Vicky Carter Flood advising their house took a lightning strike. Blue streak shot through the whole house. Goodness. I appreciate you all letting us know about that. Yeah, definitely been a lot of lightning with these storms. It's another reason we want everybody to stay away from windows and not be outside as these storms are passing. Hopefully everybody's okay over there, Vicky, and hopefully your house didn't get much damage from that. Lightning can definitely be destructive sometimes. Bless y'all's heart. I hate to hear that. Goodness. All right, we're seeing some. I'm going to switch back over here to our GR2. Over here by St. Joe, we got a new radar update. Still seeing some pretty strong winds over here around, even near southeast of between Marshall and Snowball. Seeing random 65, 70 mile per hour winds here on the radar system. As these storms are passing by. Harrison looks like, let me put this in motion real quick. Looks like most of the wind threat has probably shifted a little bit further to the east now of Harrison. Obviously, we may still get a few little 40 mile per hour winds. Probably would be my estimate with these special weather statement type thunder cells as they're moving through. But the good news is you can look back here behind us, and I'm going to highlight. I know some people get a little confused when they're looking. So right here is the highlight for Boone County. Right here is Harrison. Right here is Jasper.
Good evening, sir. We do not at this moment.
Alpena. Here's your Berryville and Green Forest areas. And then, of course, down here would be, I'm going to put this arrow pointing towards Marshall. You can see this cell has now moved off kind of to the southeast. And you can take a look here that these storms back over here to the left side of your screen, they've kind of shifted, tracking further, more of a southerly direction now. So we believe definitely these cells will now miss Boone County and Carroll County. They are tracking more south towards southern Madison County through southern Washington County. So that's great news. The cells have shifted.
New storm report.
All right, we have train spotter 1 mile northeast Cross Road in Newton County. I'm not familiar with where that's at.
It's not a real big trunk tree, but there's a lot of brush down here. We can do it, but taking some time. I think we ought to just let Public Works know that you can still get around Maria here, but Eugene is blocked off.
Okay, so Eugene is
Warning.
blocked off in
Statement.
town in the city of Harrison right now.
301. Probably listen. I think he's in touch with them, letting them know where for sure we need them at.
All right, so Eugene Street in the city of Harrison is blocked off with a tree down right now. Still seeing a lot of strong storms moving through the Washington County, Madison County, southern Newton County, and even over here into northwest Searcy County. So these storms are starting to kind of move away from the Carroll, Benton, and Boone County areas. We're going to go ahead and just keep an eye on those until they vacate our area. For all of those who live in, say, the Benton County area, and let me double check this. We don't have
Special weather
anything in the back.
statement.
Nope. So Carroll County, you look really good right now. You still got some light precipitation blowing, but as far as the brunt of these storms have now moved south of Carroll County, south of Benton County, and now as far as Harrison goes, we still have some random little heavy showers with some lightning strikes and some winds probably up to 30-40 miles per hour, but most of that has now moved into southern Marion, moving into the northern parts of Searcy County here, and Jasper. You're now in the clear. Compton. Now I say that, but we do still have some of these cells back over here, but it doesn't look like that they're building in severity. I think that they're just more of a thunder shower right now, just kind of training behind the main line of storm. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Up here in Bull Shoals, Paula, over here in around Mountain Home, you all do have a small cell putting out some lightning strikes and some heavy rain. Looks like maybe even some pea-sized hail might be possible. But as far as this wind damage that a lot of northwest Arkansas and Boone and Newton counties, Carroll, Madison has been experiencing, it's looking like you have a pretty good shot of dodging that, which is good news. So Boone County, it looks like the primary threat with this wind has now shifted to our south and east. So Benton, Boone, and Carroll counties, or say Benton, Carroll, Boone counties, and even all of our neighbors up around Branson, Branson West, Berry County, all of this has now shifted to the south. So right now our primary focus is going to be on Washington County, parts of Madison County, Newton County, Searcy County, and maybe even some of these areas over here around southern Marion County. So Marion, Searcy, Newton, Madison, Washington counties. That's where we're seeing those cells now producing that wind damage, potential wind damage, and a lot of lightning. So if you are in Carroll and Boone, Benton, Branson area, Taney County, Stone County, Missouri, Berry County, Missouri, you still probably getting some rain, maybe seeing some lightning in the distance, but the bulk of these storms are now to your south. Yeah, you'll still be seeing some rain in Boone County, but we're talking about the dangerous part of the storm is going to be to the south now. Thank goodness. Sean, you got any other new information over there?
Nope. Just talking to the guys at the fire department. Just letting them know that they're in the clear.
All right, good deal. Good deal. Which they'll still probably be getting a little bit of rain.
And probably,
right.
I'd say you need to watch out for the low water slabs. But
yeah, we're still going to be getting some, because there's still a lot of reflectivity, a lot of light rain, even showing back up in the southwest Missouri right now. So we're still seeing a lot of rain coming in.
Somebody said Madison has a lot of rain, thunder, and lightning at the moment. I'm not sure where they're at. So.
Yeah, South Madison County especially. Even looks like some areas over here, looking at Madison County, looking over here.
St. Paul.
Yeah, St. Paul, Japton, Durham, Elkins, all that area. Definitely getting a lot of lightning, heavy rain. Let's take a look at the wind speeds with this. Maybe a little too far. Let me switch over to Fort Smith and see if we can see if we're picking up any of these winds now. Okay, so yeah, we're still seeing a lot of these winds here. This is now went south.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
Down here in southern Madison, southern Washington counties. Looks like moving into Crawford County right now. Sean, did we get a new warning?
Yeah, that's what you were just talking about.
Okay, go ahead and cover that for me.
Madison County, Franklin County, Crawford County, Sebastian County, Washington County. 10:39, the severe thunderstorm is located along the line extending from 6 miles southwest of St. Paul to near Lake Fort Smith to 2 miles northwest of Natural Dam, moving southeast at 35 miles an hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, nickel-size hail. So they had a weather statement out on it. Now they just turned it into a severe thunderstorm warning. It's moving south.
Okay.
Towards Fort Smith. I'm not seeing nothing else behind that, so.
Sammy, it's looking like right now, once these move through, I have not checked the models, but I'm gonna say I don't believe so. But you know what? Before I say that, let's just go ahead and take a look at the models just to make sure there's nothing gonna back build on us. So that is our current model.
I'm seeing some stuff in southwest or southeast Kansas, so nothing major.
Okay. Well, according to the models, it's and you all, I'm going to say this: if you're new to the stream, I am not a big fan of models, but according to these models, it's thinking that some of these storms could still train a little bit all the way through 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So don't be surprised if we don't continue having some random storms popping up according to the models. Now, how accurate are these models? I think we've all learned from experience. Sometimes they can get close. Sometimes they're not. They're nowhere even in the ballpark. So I'm hoping that once these storms go through, we've kind of saturated the atmosphere and burned up a lot of that energy, and hopefully that means that maybe these storms will, at least the severe part of the storms, like with these winds and stuff, will be over with. But we have to keep in mind that the severe thunderstorm watches do continue until 2 a.m. So northwest, north central Arkansas, we do have that severe thunderstorm watch running until 2 a.m. So, you know, the possibility does exist for some more development according to the models. And I'm going to check and see if they've issued any new mesoscale discussions on all of this. Let's see, what are they saying? When did this one come out? So what time is it? So this is over an hour ago. Let's see.
Special weather statement.
Let's go ahead and take a look at it. What's that for? Baxter, Marion, Newton.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and pull that up here.
Strong thunderstorm will impact portions of Stone, Searcy, East Central Newton, Western Izard, Marion County, Van Buren County, Claiborne County, Fulton, Baxter counties through 11:30 p.m. At 10:42, the Doppler radar is tracking a strong thunderstorm along a line extending from near Arquana to near Marshall to near moving southeast at 45 miles an hour, wind gust up to 50 miles an hour.
All All right, so we still see some 50-mile-per-hour winds moving through these.
Yellville, Gassville, Marshall, Mountain View, Norfolk, Lakeview, and Baxter County. Calico Rock, Bull Shoals.
So still potentially seeing some winds over 50 miles per hour in these blue special weather statement areas that you're seeing here. If you're a little lost at where you're at on the map here, this is Mountain Home. This is Harrison. This is Jasper. Marshall, I believe, would be like right down in this general area. This will be the Yellville area, give or take a few miles. Flipping. Bull Shoals. So that'll hopefully give you guys a general idea of where you're at on the map there. Y'all checking right Boone County as some bad winds. I don't know what that means. Checking right Boone County. You got to be more specific than that. I'm not really sure. Are you talking like East Boone County, South, in a few miles from Buffalo Point? I'm a few miles from Buffalo Point. There is big winds bad at Boone County.
Yeah.
I'm a storm chaser for Boone County. Okay, well, the radars are not picking those up. And I mean, obviously, we're still going to have those special weather statement type winds. Obviously 30 to 50 mile per hour winds can seem a little high of a night, especially we've got a lot of loose limbs and stuff from the previous storms. I'm sure getting blown around pretty good. Definitely still seeing some really good winds over here south Washington County. But no, we are not seeing any
warning
severe
statement.
winds now on the radar, at least not right now. Like I said, the majority of these winds have moved to our south and east.
Updated Watch County notification.
But we will still have you'll still get some breezes from these smaller cells as they're moving through. All right, now Sean, they've upgraded that Crawford and South Washington County storm. They have now upgraded that to a considerable severe thunderstorm. We're seeing I'm
seeing some rotation.
I'm seeing some rotation in 60 to 100 mile per hour winds again.
Yes.
With these storms here around Cedarville, Mountainburg, which I believe a lot of that's going to be Crawford County, but that's going to be just south of Washington County there.
Towards Fort Smith.
Yeah, over around the Fort Smith area.
Yep.
And no, that is not tracking towards Harrison. No, it is not.
No, it's going south.
It's going south.
Towards Fort Smith.
And just to be on the safe side, since someone is posting about winds, let's go ahead and I'll pull up Springfield, and we'll see if the radar is picking up any winds here in Boone County now. We are not seeing the straight line winds. Now, we are still seeing some sporadic, random, looks like 45 to 48 mile per hour winds in South Boone County with some of these smaller cells as they're passing through. But we are not seeing nothing like what we were earlier. But, it doesn't take much when we've had a little damage. You'll have those, these limbs will be loose, and you'll have some loose stuff, and it don't take much to start trying to blow some stuff around.
Can you check around Marshall? The drive-in down in Marshall. Somebody was asking about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Fort Smith. Now, I'm not seeing right on top of Marshall, but we are seeing 60 to 69 mile per hour winds here around the Snowball area. This is going to be right here along State Highway 74 between Snowball and Marshall. Now, that means that this particular area, all of this area could be seeing some of these winds. That's just all that the radar was able to pick up because these storms are tracking to the south. So, we're having to use a radar site that's pretty far away to have something either going toward or away the radar side. So yeah, you're definitely getting some winds in the Searcy County area. Actually, Sean, wouldn't surprise me for them to upgrade this area to a severe thunderstorm warning, if that's accurate on what we're seeing. Let me go ahead and switch over to Little Rock, see if it's got a better look at those winds. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't end up upgrading Searcy County to a severe thunderstorm warning. We're definitely seeing some winds down here around Ben Hur, Whit Springs, back over here south of Snowball, and I'm sure that's stretching over towards the Marshall area. So yeah, you all are definitely getting some winds over there based on what we're seeing on radar right now. I'll go ahead and see if I can pull that up on 3D and see if we can get an idea about how low to the ground that is. Looks like most of that's in the upper level, Sean.
Is
So
it?
that's what we were saying. Yeah, that's what we were saying. You know, if it's at ground
New
level.
storm report.
So I'm not saying you're not getting those winds, but it does look like the higher winds being picked up by the radar right now are going to be in the upper atmosphere. But definitely, you got the potential for some of these winds as they're moving through Searcy County there. But it's good news that the higher winds the radars are picking up are in the upper atmosphere right now. So that is good news. But if they are at ground level, that would definitely generate criteria for a severe thunderstorm, is what we were saying. Looking over here towards Bull Shoals and the Gasville area, you have a little bit of heavy rain and precipitation, even some small hail being detected by the radar. We're not getting no storm reports out of those areas, but as they were saying on that special weather statement, it wouldn't surprise me if you're getting some winds up to 50 miles per hour and some small hails, lots of lightning, and some downpours as those are tracking through. See, I'm going to go ahead and put that back on special weather statement, since that's primarily our primary areas are either no longer under anything or they're under that special weather statement. Now, we do still have that severe thunderstorm watch until 2 a.m. Let's see. Large hail possible. Southern extension severe thunderstorm watch that may be needed. I just taking a look at the mesoscale here from earlier. They were just still talking about a lot of the storms over here in eastern Oklahoma and extreme northwest Arkansas, there around Washington down towards Fort Smith. Because I don't believe, could be wrong, let me hit the map here. So yeah, so Fort Smith is in the very southern edge of that. So you can still see right here is the Boone County area, and Fort Smith area would be down here around Sebastian County. Power is out out on near B's spot.
That'd be on Main Street.
Yeah, we were discussing that earlier. Probably take them a little while to get that, get all that put back together. We're just kind of jumping through here real quick, just kind of refreshing some of these screens to kind of see what we're seeing here. Still showing Benton County over 10,000 customers without power. Washington County 2,000 customers, no power. Madison County 795 customers without power. Carroll County 799 customers without power, and we're still right at 900 customers in Boone County without power. So far, Marion County, Baxter County looking good. Searcy and Newton County showing about 15 customers in Newton County right now without power. according to the map. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and refresh it and just double check. Yeah. So it looks like Benton County took the brunt of it. And, of course, that was going from a destructive to a considerable severe thunderstorm when it was passing through earlier.
Yes.
So that definitely makes sense. And then, of course, Madison County, 795. Those are still a lot of customers without power tonight. I'll go ahead and take a look at our convective outlooks for tomorrow. Looks like... see. So this is for tomorrow. You can see that we're still kind of in a marginal risk for severe weather for tomorrow. And of course, this could all change based on daytime heating. So we'll have to wait and see, because this is what we were in earlier. We were in this marginal kind of green colored risk here that I'm showing you. And then all of a sudden, about lunchtime, we got upgraded to what we call a slight risk, which is a level 2. So we were a level 1, and then we got upgraded to like on a level 2. So we'll have to watch that tomorrow to see if that potentially could change. And then here is our current risk right now. And as we were saying, the tornado risk is really low, less than 2%. We primarily had that wind risk today. That's what generated that slight risk, is that hail and wind risk. And then looking forward, I just covered day 2, so let's look at day 3. We're in a really light thunderstorm risk for I guess that would be Sunday. And of course, like I said, folks, you can go to stormtrack360.com. We have all this information.
Warning, statement.
That is updated, and we can, you can check that throughout the day to see if any of those upgrades are changed. That's free, stormtrack360.com. You can look up here at our logo in the white, stormtrack360.com. You can look over here above my head, stormtrack360. So if you're not understanding what I'm saying, it's all over the screen here.
The severe thunderstorm warning for southern Madison and southern Washington counties will expire at 11 p.m. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area, therefore the warning will be allowed to expire. However, heavy rain is still possible with these thunderstorms. The severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 2 a.m.
All right, we have people on here asking us to look at other people in other parts of the state. That's not our area. So you'll need to check another stream or go to those areas, please. I'm not trying to be rude, but, if we started checking on family members all over the world, we would never be able to track weather in our own area. And just to remind everybody, just in case you've forgotten, our coverage area. Isn't this sad? I don't remember where the button is for it. There it is. So this is our area. This is, of course, the X marks the spot where our studio is here in Harrison. We obviously start tracking severe weather as soon as it crosses out of Oklahoma or out of Missouri here. This is Benton County, Washington County, Carroll, Madison, Newton, obviously Boone, Marion, Baxter, Searcy, and we include Berry, Stone, and Taney counties in Missouri. So just as a reminder, this is our coverage area. They take care of our area. Obviously, there is a lot of other channels for other areas in the country that you can tune in on YouTube and Facebook. So I wish we could jump on here, but if we do it for one, then we'd have 40 people asking us to check. Hey, my grandmother lives in Germany, and I heard.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
All right, folks, let's go to the other side of the world and check Germany. We just can't do that. And I apologize for that. I wish we could, but it just, we just can't do that. Carroll County, Donna Parks. You just said in Carroll County. I don't know. Is there a question that goes along with that? Obviously, Carroll County here. You can see that we still have a lot of light precipitation. We do have a wind damage report. Reports of campers overturned near the Beaver Lake Dam. That was from earlier. Sean did cover that earlier.
I do have a storm report from Newton County.
Go ahead.
1 mile northeast of Crossroads, 50-mile-per-hour wind, train spotter.
All right, that's if the Weather Service has that marked, okay, Crossroad right there, okay.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be Highway 7. Right here is the Jasper area. Right here is that wind damage report, and this is Highway 7, like you're gonna go down towards Deer and head towards Russellville. So that wind damage report is right here along Highway 7 south of Jasper on that. Grace, Bo, thank you guys for this coverage. Storms always make me anxious, especially when away for school, so it's nice to know I have a place to check out when there's bad weather heading our way. Absolutely. Brenda Sessions, thank you both for all your hard work. Well, we appreciate all of you. We appreciate your confidence in us. Melvin, Janelle Dye, thank you for all you do. Lauren Robertson, how is Searcy County looking? All right, well, Searcy County still have that storm moving through the area. You still have that special weather statement. And let's see, that special weather statement runs until 11:30. So you still have about 29 minutes. And if I zoom out here, you can see this special weather statement is pretty big. You can see here, right here.
Severe thunderstorm warning.
Okay, and that's going to be for Crawford County, which is south of Fayetteville. So that's over there where we had that considerable severe thunderstorm just a little bit ago. So that's going to be tracking away from us and away from Fayetteville. It's heading towards Fort Smith, Arkansas. So that special weather statement for Searcy County running until 11:30 still. And I believe, Sean, didn't they say they could have wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour?
Yes.
Yeah, so 50-mile-per-hour winds with that special weather statement. Actually, they're showing no hail expected with that storm now. And you can still get some rain and a lot of lightning with that. So still up to 50-mile-per-hour winds coming through that Searcy County area. Jumping up here, checking Baxter and Marion counties. You can definitely see a little bit of reflectivity with lightning. May get some gusty winds up to 50 miles per hour with this cell as it's moving through. Hopefully nothing like what we seen earlier. We're not going to be seeing those 70, 80 mile per hour winds. So you guys should be in the clear. And actually, they did not even include Baxter County in the watch for this evening.
No.
So you're right on the eastern edge of it. But Searcy County, definitely areas of, let's see, that would be here around Harriet, Rock Springs, Marshall, Leslie, Witt Springs. You guys still have that heavy rain and several lightning strikes showing up. Some gusty winds up to 50 miles per hour. Newton County, still looking like here in just the very southeast corner of Newton County with Lurton. Storms are tracking on into Pope County now, leaving that county. Looks like southeast Madison County, southern Madison County here. Still a little bit of wind, heavy rain and lightning moving through the southeast Madison County area. All this is tracking to the south. Harrison, we are getting a little bit of a heavy precipitation right now. Currently, I don't believe that we're seeing any kind of strong winds. Carroll County still picking up a few things.
Watch statement.
Let's see. The National Weather Service Storm Prediction Center has canceled Severe Thunderstorm Watch 628 issued at 3:35 p.m. for portions of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma. Now, this is probably going to be for Benton and Carroll counties, I believe, from that earlier severe thunderstorm watch. Yeah.
Yes.
So Madison County, Carroll County, Benton County, and Washington County, your severe thunderstorm watch is now been canceled. Severe thunderstorm watch still up for Boone County. Let me go ahead and switch over here so it'll make more sense. So you can see here on the map. Let me just zoom in here a little bit so it'll make more sense. So Boone County, you can see that pink highlight. That's a separate severe thunderstorm watch box still in effect. Marion County, you're still in it till 2 a.m. Newton County, you're still in it. Searcy County, you're still in it. Baxter County, we love you guys, but you were never in it.
They were never in it.
You were never in it. Close enough though, but you still got to pay attention. Good job, y'all. We appreciate you tuning in. Because they say in and close to the watch area.
Yes.
You are close to the watch area. Obviously, Benton County, your watch has been canceled. Carroll County has been canceled. Washington County watch has been canceled, and Madison County it has been canceled. Beamer's breakfast table. Hey, guy, how are you, sir? Me and Sean, we still sometimes reminisce and watch our radio interview with you. We had a lot of fun. We really appreciate you inviting us to come hang out with you, sir. If any of y'all ever want to see the interview, Beamer breakfast table at KHOZ invited us out to do a live radio interview with him. We had a lot of fun. That was recorded, and we have uploaded it to our YouTube channel. So you guys are welcome to go check that out sometime. We had a lot of fun. Boone County is it? No. Sandy, I'm not trying to be rude, sweetie, but you're putting a lot of false information out here, so I'm going to have to block you.
We've done several radio interviews, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
Getting the word out, that's good. Everybody's tuning in.
We really appreciate everyone tuning in. And we really appreciate valid storm reports. But like when you're getting on here telling us that, Boone County's under a warning again, our system, we get this information before your weather alerts or phones get it. We literally get it anywhere from 15 to 45 seconds because we have a direct connection with them. If there was a warning for our area, we're going to know about it before you do. Yes. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but we have a direct connection to the National Weather Service in Springfield, Little Rock, Tulsa, all the National Weather Service offices that cover our areas, the counties that we're in. We have a direct line with them and to the Storm Prediction Center. So if there's any information that's going to come across, it's going to hit our system before it's going to hit your weather alerts or your phones or the pigeon that's flying over. It's got the little warning tied on his leg, and I don't think they send those out that way. So.
Virginia said wind and light rain just started in Mountain Home.
Yeah, absolutely. You are having that sale. I was just actually looking at that just a few moments ago. You have this sale over here, and you're under that special weather statement over there in Baxter County in the Mountain Home area, and you can see this sale right here starting to intensify just a little bit right in here. It falls under the guidelines for that special weather statement that you guys are under over there, and I believe that runs until 11:30. So you've still got about 22 minutes on that special weather statement there in Baxter County. The National Weather Service is monitoring that, and we've been watching that also. So that is to be expected, but right now they're expecting, and I'll pull this up for you. So they're advising gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. The sails are moving off to the southeast at 45 miles per hour. You'll see here that Well, they don't even have mountain home issued. I guess they
No.
just didn't want to put it in there. But you are in that special weather statement. If I zoom out here, you can see that box does cover your area. So right now, that is not severe. Now, that does not mean that it might not go severe, because you can watch this cell. It is gaining a little strength there. So we could start seeing, and we're seeing a little bit of that stronger, that white color. You're seeing that reflectivity there, starting to pick up there in Mountain Home. And let me switch over to Springfield real quick while we're on that. Could even start seeing maybe some signs of a little bit of hail in that storm there. A lot of lightning in it for sure. Let's see, maximum expected hail size. So let me switch over here. So as far as that Mountain Home storm goes, looks like here's Mountain Home. You can see we are seeing a little bit of hail starting to form with this storm. That's starting to intensify a little bit. So potentially, if it does keep growing, they could upgrade that to just a basic severe thunderstorm warning. So definitely want to keep an eye on that. And I'm sure y'all are seeing a lot of lightning and some winds over there. But I don't believe, hopefully, and I'm saying this with all the grace in the world in my heart, I'm hoping that none of these cells get to the severe levels they did earlier tonight, where we're getting that wind damage and stuff. But we will stay on here and keep an eye on that until that passes through. Over here in Searcy County, obviously, you've got still got a line of storms here around Leslie, stretching back into southeast Searcy County, back down into Pope County. Newton County, you're in the clear. So right now, really the only cells that we're watching, that we're kind of keeping an eye on, this Baxter County storm, and we're keeping an eye on this the southeast east Searcy County storm here. So we're going to just kind of keep an eye on those, make sure those don't upgrade. But you can see here, if we switch over to our radar Omega, let me clear that out. So let me just kind of see if I can get this set up where it makes sense. So right here is Boone County. And over here's Mountain Home. Here's your flippin' Yellville and Gassville areas. Marshall, down in here would be your Leslie area. And we have a little bit of development again, Sean. Do you see that? Here in west central Boone County, we're starting to see a little bit of cell development again. Yep. So we may...
I've been watching it.
Which that's on KSGF. Let me reboot my GR2 here. Go ahead and clear that out real quick. Because I am not getting... What is the time on this one? 4:07, 4:11. Because that shows 11:11, so this is accurate, but I'm not getting a valid radar update over here. It's not matching.
Warning.
Okay,
Statement.
I'm out of Fort Smith. That's why.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Been up all day. I'm tired. Let me switch over to Springfield here.
There you go.
I was like, wait a minute.
I was thinking, what you're seeing. I've been watching, but I haven't seen nothing.
This ain't jiving. Still not matching up. The GR3 data is not showing. Are you on GR2?
Yeah, I'm on GR2.
Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing on Radar Omega?
All I'm seeing is yellow. That's all. I'm not seeing. I see a little bit of red down around Western Grove. but it's nothing severe. This looks like heavy rain.
So I'm gonna pause this one. Looks like we got a little bit of a radar glitch on one of these. So let me pull up GR3 real quick. I'm wondering if our GR2 data on one, something's not adding up here. So I'm gonna boot GR3 just to double check.
I'm on GR3. I'm not seeing anything. I'm seeing some lightning, but that's about it.
That's Fort Smith site. I think the National Weather Service is.
I think our GR2 is messing up on us.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I think they're having some.
Because mine's been showing yellow down to the update. You know, it gets yellow, then it updates.
All right, here we go. Yeah, so there's that storm. See, there's that mountain. See, there's that mountain home storm right here. Well, there's Limestone. That's southwest Newton County. Let me reboot Radar Omega. With all the lightning we had, I'm starting to wonder if some of the National Weather Service radar sites might have gotten something. So there's, yeah, it's Springfield. Springfield radar has a has some kind of an issue. Try Tulsa.
Just let me know when you're done with it.
So there's.
Good copy, sir.
Okay, there's that. See, this is take a look at this, Sean. If you look at the screen over here, this is the Tulsa, and it's showing that's at 11:14 p.m. So that's accurate, and it's showing a little bit of cell activity. But if I switch up here to Springfield, there's nothing. But it's still showing the reflectivity in Mountain Home. So I'm wondering if with all the lightning we've had, if some of the National Weather Service offices have. That's just odd. Switch over to GR2 again.
What's your tilt?
Yeah, I'm at the lowest tilt, so that's good. Let me switch over to Tulsa on GR2 and see what that's picking up. Yeah, see, if you look, if we're from Tulsa, we're seeing some heavy reflectivity again for Boone County.
Yeah, I got it now because the tilt. That's what.
And this is.
Tanner said he went to tilt 2 and on Springfield, and he can see it. So.
Okay, let me try that.
See, mine was messing up. I don't know what the deal was.
Well, we took that lightning strike near here earlier,
Yeah.
so see, high resolution. Let me just check the base. So there's that. See, I'm still not seeing it. Let me go to tilt 2. That's weird. I mean, the reflectivity on that cell in Baxter County is coming up nice and clear. That is very odd.
Yeah, I'm at tilt 2 on Springfield, and I'm not seeing anything.
If I go to tilt 1, so what time's this show? That's the analyst radar right there. Out of Tulsa, showing, you know, heavier rains here in east central and west central Boone County. and it shows that it's the valid update. I'm leaning towards Springfield's got an issue. Yeah, now I'm not getting anything at all on the screen here, hardly. GR2 analyst. Bear with us here, folks. We're just troubleshooting a couple of things, trying to figure out what's going on with the weather service radar stream here. Because if I go to GR2 here, 414Z, that's valid. And that's showing 11:20 p.m. right there. And that matches with the Tulsa. And Tanner said he's getting a good look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But see, when I switch over here, I'm not getting anything. Wonder if they went to clear air mode in Springfield. Jump down here to Little Rock and see what Little Rock's looking at for Boone County, Boone and Carroll.
Missy Rogers wants to know if it's clear in Bergman, if it's safe to go to bed.
That's what we're trying to figure out. So that's
he's on radar Omega. That's why Tanner can get it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm checking radar Omega. You know, we use it as a backup, and I was just I'm just not seeing. So that's Fort Smith, looking at Boone County right there. Bergman's got some heavy showers. And then if I switch to Springfield, okay, we got Mountain Home. There's that cell moving in the southern Baxter County. And if I switch over here to Tulsa, okay, then southwest Boone County's got quite a bit of light showers.
Yeah, that's what I'm showing.
Yeah, so these two match, but it's weird if I switch over. So I'm thinking that maybe we've got an issue. I think Springfield's. I'm wondering if they've already switched to clear air mode.
Oh yeah,
possibly. See, when I switch over here, see, it's not really picking nothing up that much. Of course, I don't know. Well, it don't matter. Nothing severe in the Boone County area. We still have that severe thunderstorm watch running until 2 a.m.
There's that little cell there in Baxter County.
Yeah, and it's tracking south towards southern Baxter County there.
It looks like Marshall, Searcy County is in the clear.
Put this in motion real quick. Take a look at it again. Yeah, I mean, it's showing that cell really good in South Baxter County. I'm just never seen the radars off that much. Oh, okay. We have that really, really massively thick cell in west central Arkansas right now. So from Fort Smith, it's having to try to look through all this hail and wind. Okay, so that's what the issue is. I keep forgetting about that storm system. We don't track storms through Fort Smith, and that's where the radar site is. So it's having to try to send the signal through that.
Yeah.
All right, that makes a little more sense.
Mesoscale discussion.
All right, let's see what they're saying. Severe weather threat for thunderstorm watch 629 continues. Severe thunderstorm, damaging winds remain the main threat with these storms over the next few hours. And MCS has materialized from congealing storms over the last few hours with strong wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. Our warmer surface temperatures between 85 and 90. Okay, so as those storms are tracking south, they're moving into temperatures of 85 and 90 degrees. That's giving them a little bit more fuel. A few additional strong to severe gusts may occur over the next few hours. And I have not seen, they've not issued a watch notification for north central Arkansas yet, have they? No.
No.
So that was from that earlier watch. Let's see. It's for their watch 629 until 2 a.m. Yeah, and that's still for Boone, Searcy, Marion, and Newton counties. So those watches still continue.
Updated Watch County notification.
Has extended. Okay, that's an extension going into central Arkansas and western Arkansas. So that's not for us. Y'all just bear with us. We're just kind of looking through all the data as they're updating it.
She would like us to come out there because someone is in there to give us a call. At this time, I asked her if she wanted us to get through the door and make entry, and she said no.
A lot of lightning and a little bit of rain in Lead Hill in Bergman area.
And switch over here. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch over to our radar Omega here real quick. You can see up here in Diamond City, it looks like we're starting to see most of this is starting to die down a little bit, but we are seeing some cell development again over here in northeast Oklahoma here around the Joplin area.
Yep. They had a special weather statement out for it, but it canceled, so.
Okay, well, maybe it won't get going. And I'm seeing here east of Springfield even. So the atmosphere is trying to reinitiate some of these storms, looks like. Let me switch over here to Tulsa and see if we can get a look at these storms a little closer. So you can see here on the radar screen, and let me just get this set up, and I'll give you guys kind of a general idea of what we're trying to figure out here. Right here is obviously Boone County and Harrison. Here's your Eureka Springs area. What we're looking at is these storms over here on the other side of Joplin that's forming right here. And you can see that these are tracking to the southeast. So this is kind of what we're studying. We're looking through all the statements, all the mesoscale discussions. We're changing different radar sites. We're trying to just kind of take a look here to kind of see what the thoughts are on these storms. Right here would be Branson. It is amazing to me, Sean. I mean, if you look at your upper screen here,
yeah,
this is the Springfield site. Notice, take a look at Harrison right here. Just pay attention to this area right in here.
Yep.
Notice how it's with Springfield, which is the closest site to North Boone County. It's showing literally no reflectivity being picked up. But when we switch over to the Tulsa site, notice down here in the southern part of the county here.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just clear this off. So this is what isn't really, the radars aren't making sense right now. And I don't know, like I said, I was thinking maybe someone might have switched one of the radars to clear air mode. If we switch over here to Springfield, see how literally it just looks like there's just some light rain here.
You're GR2.
This is GR3.
Okay.
And GR2 is doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm getting yellow downloading. Next update, 8 seconds. It's yellow, so that's all it's doing. It's just sitting there spinning.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's on their end or, which I'm going to say it's their end.
So I'm going to switch over. Let me switch over to Fort Smith. So see on Fort Smith, and I can see it having trouble
Special
because
weather
it's got
statement.
all these main storms here that the signal's looking through. But if you look at South Boone County, see how you just got the light rain?
Yeah.
Now if I switch over here to Tulsa, of course Tulsa's looking over here and it's showing some heavier reflectivity. It's showing an 11:27 p.m. update. You're still seeing that sail over here in Mountain Home, which matches. Now if we switch over to Springfield again, notice there's nothing.
I got a special weather statement.
Go ahead with it.
A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of central Stone, central Izard, and southeastern Baxter counties through midnight. 11:28, Doppler radar is tracking a strong
New storm
thunderstorm
report.
near Heron, or 15 miles south of Mountain Home, moving southeast at 25 miles an hour. Wind excess of 40 miles an hour, pea-size hail. And that would be for Mountain View,
Over in Stone County. Okay.
Norfolk. But it does include southern Baxter County. So
that is Springfield. And we're getting rotation icons with these storms over here in southeast Kansas again.
yeah. And I'm not seeing any special weather statements or anything on
No, I'm not either, but these storms are kind of just getting going again. So that's what's got me curious.
I think Springfield's messing up.
It's sure not making any sense. Because when you look over here, and then I'm going to switch back over. That's GR2 right there. And we know that it's picking up this sail over here in South Baxter County. Now I'm going to switch over to our Tulsa site. And we're still seeing that sail, but we're seeing a lot heavier reflectivity now. And Tulsa's a lot further away. Okay, when I raise it up, it's gone. Well, this is what happens sometimes when you have an area that gets impacted with so many straight line winds and power going out and systems flickering and going up and down. It still doesn't make any sense. But as far as everybody going to bed, just make sure you have some, a way to get warnings tonight. If these storms out here that are tracking towards southwest Missouri again, if these initiate, and when we were looking at the models earlier, it was showing the possibility that we could have some more storm initiation. The good news is that we're seeing a lot of lightning and just some small hail. With these, we're not seeing any special weather statements. We're not seeing any severe thunderstorm warnings. So I'm just just a little confused how for the first time in 30 years of doing this, I'm looking at the 3 radar sites that I have used for 30 years, and all of a sudden
New storm report.
It's like one's got I wonder if one might have took a lightning strike, and it's maybe got a little bit of something going on, because that is just really, really odd. You're over there with a puzzled look on your face too. I mean, it's not funny, but it's just like I don't know what to say. I'm actually speechless right now. So pull up. So we got a little heavier reflectivity being detected here just south of Western Grove. A few heavy showers. Okay, let's jump over to our Fort Smith radar. Let these load real quick. And of course, like I said, Fort
Warning,
Smith is
statement.
looking through all them storms down here, so I'm sure it's having some issues. But it's the Springfield site that's not making sense here. Reload it, raise the tilt. but it's picking up these cells over here in northeast Oklahoma and southeast Kansas just fine. We just got a lightning strike outside the studio here too.
Yep, we did.
See, the lightning strike just showed up. Yep, there it is. I felt the rumble. Yep, right there. So let me switch back over to Tulsa here real quick. Reload that. Yeah, because we're picking up. See, it makes sense. See, we're getting the heavier reflectivity. Tulsa's got a good look at this. This is a valid reflectivity right here. Let's go ahead and pull the data from Oklahoma. This storm has definitely been different from any storm I've ever tracked.
Yeah.
The way, because of the way it, you would think with the way it was training that there would be not a lot of energy left, but we've got redevelopment back here in northeast Oklahoma, moving into southwest Missouri, no warnings. But now all of a sudden, here at the studio, we're getting lightning strikes again, and got a little round of reflectivity. So it's almost like the storms are trying to recycle again right here. Is that what you're seeing on your end?
Yes.
And I'm actually starting to see some winds again over here in southwest Newton County. So yeah, I'm picking up 63 mile an hour
storm
winds
report.
again. Let's see if any of this stuff is Franklin County Emergency Manager trees down. So that's outside of our area there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to, which I can understand, Fort Smith is going to have some issues because it's looking towards those heavy storms. So the signal is going to have issues looking up this way, but we're definitely seeing some winds again here in southwest Newton County. Seeing several lightning strikes starting to get detected by the radar site. This is out of Springfield right here. But it's sure not seeing that reflectivity as good unless I raise the radar tilt up. So that's not
what mine is. I mean, I raise it, I can see some, but if I go lower, then it doesn't do nothing. It shows all clear.
Let's take a look at the 3D of this. So, okay, so it's flat storms. They're not spiking. I mean, they're just barely above. Okay. Here's what it is. That's just very odd.
At 11:36 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Mount Magazine to near Booneville to near Midland, moving south at 45 miles.
Okay, so that's
down Logan County and everything.
So here's what I'm seeing, Sean. If you look at your 3D scan, and it's odd, the lower beams is picking up this lower area here. You see right here?
Yep.
So that's what it's picking up. That's why it looks light green. We're raising our tilt because the heavier rain is in the higher atmosphere. But there's this big, heavy band of light rain below it. I've never seen that before. That is absolute. That's why I've been so confused, because it's like it's looking at that Mountain Home storm, Baxter County storm perfect, but until you raise that, so that's what it is on that lowest setting. So even when you do this stuff for 30 years, you still see something new.
Exactly.
So we can raise our tilt with Springfield. And if I switch back over here to Tulsa, and because of the distance on Tulsa, it's looking a little higher. So that's why it's seeing this higher reflectivity right here.
Yep.
So that's exactly what it is. I've never seen a cell with all the heavy precipitation in the upper atmosphere, and then right underneath it, it's only detecting a band of just light rain.
Yeah.
That is just absolutely
crazy.
Yeah, that's why I was sitting there. I was like, I think the radar's broke, but it is. It's the tilts because, you know, now we're on Tulsa. They'll hire. Now I'm looking above the heavier band, and it's lower because of the distance from our area. It's not. Yeah. I mean,
Is that Tulsa?
Yeah, that's Tulsa. Yeah, that's Tulsa right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at it in 3D.
Yeah, I got the same thing from Tulsa.
See, if you look at Tulsa, see, it's not able to see low enough to see that lower band of rain in the lower atmosphere. So that's what it was. It had me puzzled. I couldn't figure out why. And maybe Tanner already had it figured out, and that's what he was trying to explain
Maybe
to us.
so.
He's like, you guys have been up too long. You're tired. The coffee's already wore off.
Yes, it is.
He probably already gave up and went to bed.
Yeah, he
he said, I
probably
give up.
did.
He said, you guys, I'll explain it to you when I'm not at work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's in bed.
So let me go back to Springfield now. Well, I didn't. If there was a radar issue, what?
He said, well.
Well, so he was this whole time. Okay. So Tanner already had it figured out. Well, I just didn't want to, I didn't want to be looking at these storms in southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma if the Springfield radar was having some kind of mechanical issue. And I knew we couldn't, I know we can't get a valid look at it because right here in Fort Smith, it's still looking through this solid line of storms down here, so the signal's going to be weak.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to understand, but we raised the beam up here a little bit in Springfield. Yeah. We can get an idea of that, those showers here. Okay, guys, sorry about that. See, I'll get back on a little while. Thank you guys for everything you do. Thank you for keeping it local. That's why I switched to y'all. Everyone else is all over the place. Y'all, Stephanie, we just stick to northwest, north central Arkansas, and obviously Berry, Stone, and Taney counties in Missouri. So,
what's Bergman looking like? Looks pretty clear. I mean, not clear.
Yeah.
I'd say rain.
Well, I mean, you're getting some light rain, and you're going to get some rumbles of thunder and lightning, just like what we are.
Yeah.
That's what we were trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out if these storms are trying to recycle. Right here is Boone County. And right in here is the Bergman area. And you can see that we've got these random storms that are recycling. Now I'm going to put this in motion for y'all, and you can see why we wanted to make sure we were getting a valid reading from the radar site. So you can see just some random little lightning flashes started coming up, and then as we're raising that radar beam up, you can see that reflectivity in the upper atmosphere. So it's pretty high. The heavier rains are being detected by the radar in the upper atmosphere, but it's seeing super light in the lower atmosphere. So it's making me wonder, is possibly the heavier rains are being they're trying to fall, and the heating is still pretty warm up there, and it's as it's falling as heavy rain, and it's getting into the lower atmosphere, and it's kind of re-evaporating again, kind of recycling. I've never seen that, and I think I remember there was a term for that. I just can't remember what it was years ago. It's kind of like you got the rain in the upper atmosphere, and it falls and hits the cold in the lower of the atmosphere, and then of course you can either get freezing rain or you can get snow. But the upper, so it's kind of the same thing, but it's with reflectivity. But I can't remember what the meteorology term is for that, because I usually try to avoid the big words because I try to keep it simple for everybody. They're like, oh, they're using them 17-letter words again. I have no idea what that means. I try to stay away from them, to the point I've actually forgot most of those words.
Yeah.
I don't use them anymore. Like, let's keep it simple so people know what we're talking about.
Tanner said the dew point is 67, temperature is 70, with RH of 90%.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then.
It's
Okay.
basically reforming into clouds as it falls.
Yeah. Okay.
That explains it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thought the damn radar was broke.
Sure, Tanner.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Go to bed, Tanner. You're not here. You
Yes.
see that spot that's yours? It's a room shot.
Yes.
We got this.
Surprised he hadn't got on Zillow yet.
Oh my gosh.
Tanner boy.
All right, let's go back through here and see what we've missed.
All right.
Let's see. Take care. See, Eddyville, Arkansas is getting strong winds, electricity trying to go out. I'll get back. See, earlier on the south end of Mountain Home, looking south, the cloud deck was high, but extending way up into the atmosphere. Yeah. Yeah, that storm. Well, that storm's starting to move out of Baxter County now. It's getting over here on the other south and east of Calico Rock.
Yeah.
So, really, the main question that I'm trying to figure out is what these storms. Did Tanner say anything about what he thought these storms might? What his thoughts were?
No, he was just looking at them and
In
asked if he
southeast
looked at them, and that was it.
Okay.
To me, it looks like they're falling apart, but
Let's switch back over to GR3 here real quick. Okay, they do got a special weather statement that just went up for southeast Kansas on one of those. And we are getting some random rotation icons. Oh, let's put it in motion here and watch it for a second.
nothing in Boone County.
No, but we're looking at, what might be coming towards Boone County in 2 hours. We're looking at, can we shut this down and call it a night, or are we potentially going to have another round? Because we were looking at the models earlier, and I don't always trust models, but it was showing the storms redeveloping again in southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri, and that's kind of where we're at right now. We're just taking a moment just to take a look at these storms that are possibly recycling and moving, tracking towards southwest Missouri here.
And I'm out of coffee. It's empty.
Do you want me to go ahead and turn your camera off? Are you calling it a night, Sean?
I'm good.
So right now, for our listeners, because right now, what you all are witnessing is kind of what we're doing before we go on the air. We're studying these storms. We're discussing the storms. We're checking weather chat. We're checking mesoscale discussions. We're looking at the National Weather Service offices. We're checking various radar sites. We got a lot going on. And then when we come on the air, we have a really good idea of what's going on. But we've been on the air for a while, and this is two separate cycles of storms. What we usually do in situations like this is we would just end the stream and say, hey, guys, be aware we potentially could have severe weather again later on, like we did earlier. We had a live stream. We ended it, a couple hours later, then where we had the destructive and considerable severe storms form, kind of like in the same area where we're looking at now, and started coming into southwest Missouri, so we went live again. So, we're still on that second live stream. And then we were talking about that the models were showing potentially the storm's going to recycle again tonight and again move through the late night hours. And I believe that's what we're seeing here. That's what we're watching. And now we've got the special weather statement, and you see these little circles popping up and little triangles. Those are weak rotation icons that we have programmed in our system, and small hail icons. Those are triggers that we program. And these storms, Sean is kind of leaning towards, he thought they were weakening. I think they're trying to get going again, because if you'll look, Sean, what I'm looking at on here, if you'll look at your upper screen over there, right here, see, you can just see they're starting to intensify. We're getting the white colors, which is obviously the hail trying to form again. I believe these storms are starting to recycle again. So I hate to say it, but I think the model tonight was a little bit more accurate.
Clear your screen.
I just drew them circles for you.
I see it.
Okay. All right.
But this is what we do.
This is what we do. We're in here. We're arguing. We're bickering back and forth, and then we'll start checking everything out and kind of what we're doing is we're debating on the personality of what these storms are going to do. So when we go live with you guys, we have a game plan based on warnings, watches, storm reports, and me and him bickering back and forth trying to decide how we feel about it. So, I mean, now that you we've looked at a few of these
New
frames,
storm report.
Are you feeling it's a recycle, or you think they're weakening?
Sure, recycle.
That's normally what he ends up doing, is disagreeing with me.
But yeah, we sit here for hours on end just watching these storms build in Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and seeing what they're doing and see if they're coming our way and see what they're going to do.
I'll go ahead and clear out that special weather statement, because technically our area, we are in the clear. Okay, let's get serious for a moment.
Yeah.
You guys are getting to see a side of us we
Yes.
don't normally show on the air. We try to keep it really, straightforward and serious. The special weather statements for, and I'll put that over here on our radar Omega here, so you guys can kind of see what's going on. Let me put this in motion, and that is on Springfield. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch you guys over to our radar Omega system. You can see right now, obviously, Benton County, Rogers over here. Right over here is going to be your Fayetteville, Farmington areas of Washington County, Eureka Springs, Berryville, Green Forest, Huntsville. Right here's Jasper, Harrison, Bergman, Diamond City, Lead Hill, Branson, obviously Yellville and flipping over to Gassville and Mountain Home through this area. We're going to get into our Marshall area. You can see the special weather statement, which is this blue box right here. These cells have now moved into Stone County, which is technically outside of our area. So as of right now, these areas are in the clear. Okay. We don't have any severe weather, no special weather statements. Now I'm going to switch us back over to our GR2. Now I'm going to zoom out here just a little bit, and this will maybe make a little bit more sense to you guys of what our concerns are. So I'm going to clear the screen. Right here is Boone County, and over here is Benton County. Here's Carroll County. Right in here is the Branson area, and then over here, of course, is Marion County with Flippin and Yellville. We're looking at these storms right here, and they are tracking right towards our area again. I believe that these storms are recycling. We don't have a severe thunderstorm warning, but we now do have the special weather statement up. So, and that's what we're debating on. I'm just, we're already live. We're sitting here. We're watching them. They're already approaching right here. Let me clear that out again. You can see right here in the very southwest corner here of McDonald County. And let me just zoom in here. So you can see as the cells are, you can see lightning strikes starting to come up again. You can see the reflectivity cells are growing. And if we zoom out a little bit, we've got our first official special weather statement again. Right here, I'll just put it there in the circle there for you. So the question becomes, and you can look again, like right here in this general area, see how these cells are starting to initiate again and reform, getting a lightning strike. So that's what we're studying. This is usually we do this stuff off the air, but it's kind of happened while we're sitting here live with y'all. And I don't want to shut the stream down and then come right back in 30 minutes and we've got severe thunderstorm warnings or something destructive again for the northwest Arkansas area. So we're just hanging out, and it is totally up to you all if you want to hang out with us. We are just going to take a few moments here and just kind of see what these are going to do. Hopefully, it just turns into some thunder showers with some rumbles of thunder and lightning. That's the hope. But according to the models and some of the earlier discussions, the possibility was there and existed that we potentially could see redevelopment again, a third round, if you would, of severe weather forming and tracking through the overnight hours, and that's what we're keeping an eye on. So hopefully that makes sense for y'all.
But there's no watches out except for our area.
Yep, the only watch right now, and I will switch that out here for you so I can show you what's going on here. So you can see, and I will circle it right here, is that special weather statement up here in southeast Kansas. And these storms are tracking this way. McDonald County, remember we were talking about some cells showing developing. We still in Boone and Newton, Searcy, Marion, these areas still have that severe thunderstorm watch until 2 a.m. Now the question becomes, is the National Weather Service going to go ahead and just let that ride for a little while and potentially reissue or extend that to be up longer? Because obviously they feel the atmosphere still has some instability that could potentially, warrant not canceling that watch, which is something else that we were talking about. And I'll show you what we're talking about when we're looking at our weather message screen here. You can see here, this is where we get all of our wire information. And what we get is what's called a watch county notification. So like earlier, you can see the National Weather Service has go ahead and allowed the severe thunderstorm watch for Northwest Arkansas, for Benton, Carroll, Madison, and Washington County to expire. Now, that watch was set to expire at 11 p.m. So the question becomes is why has the Storm Prediction Center not decided to go ahead and allow the Boone, Marion, Newton, Searcy County watch to expire? So that tells us that their meteorologists sitting in Norman, Oklahoma right now, who are watching this exact same data, of course, they've got access to some stuff so we don't, some stuff with satellites and balloons and all of that stuff that they put up, and we can pull that information from other areas, forecast areas, and take a look at it. But they haven't canceled the watch, so I don't have to go read all the data to know that for some reason they are also watching this and not letting this watch expire, because technically it's still up for 2 more hours. So that is kind of where we're at right now, trying to figure out what these storms are going to do up here, approaching southwest Missouri right now, and maybe potentially northwest Arkansas. Greenwood, Arkansas.
Warning, statement.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm going to have to look that up. Isn't that over by Fort Smith?
I believe so. I'm almost positive it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, south of Fort Smith.
Yeah.
Sebastian County.
Yeah. Just southeast of Fort Smith there. Yeah, you guys are definitely still getting hammered with some storms over there. I'm going to go ahead and pull the Radar Omega back up, take a look and see what they got. I haven't seen no storm reports coming out of Little Rock on that, though.
No, neither have I.
Because all the local storm reports we're getting are still from Tulsa, from the Oklahoma storms earlier.
Oh, wait, there is some down there now.
Is there? What kind of stuff are you seeing?
Large tree down in Franklin County, Charleston.
Booneville under a severe thunderstorm warning. Those of you may not realize this, but for a little while, Sean did leave the city of Harrison and went to work for the sheriff's department down in Logan County. So Booneville and all this area, Sean's actually pretty familiar with.
Yeah.
Is that Mount Magazine and all that area down there?
Harris.
Yeah.
Booneville.
Yeah. Blue Mountain area.
Sebastian County, 60 mile per hour wind.
Okay.
Fort Smith.
I'm going to switch this over to MRMS just so we can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So what's going to happen, and I'll show you guys what I'm looking at now. This is our Radar Omega system. This is what's called MRMS, and what it does is it takes all of the radars, all the reflectivity, and just puts them all on one screen for us. So we're going to put that in motion. And I'm going to back this up a little bit. Let's go about 30 frames. Okay, let's go back 50 frames. Just kind of watching these storms here. So that's 50 frames at about 3 minutes a frame. Well, they're not severe, but they're still trying to initiate, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, because you can see, if you'll watch, let me clear that out again. So if you'll watch right there where I'm circling, you can see these cells starting to there are lots of cells reinitiating here. They're reinitiating there in that general area, but moreover in this area here they're dying. So what that tells me is I think these cells are pulling the energy from here. So that's why these cells aren't being able to form.
New storm report.
Local storm. That's Little Rock right there. Franklin County Emergency Management relayed a measured wind gust of 58 miles per hour east of Booneville on Highway 10. You remember Highway 10, Sean?
Yes.
I figured you probably did. So as far as we go, I'm going to highlight our area. So our Storm Track 360 live severe weather coverage area is this red area I just highlighted for y'all. And as you can see, these storms are moving right towards that area. So that's what we're watching right now.
Which is tracking the same way the other ones did.
Yeah. And the question becomes is, are they going to stay, are we talking, special weather statements and just some lightning and thunder, or are we talking, let me pull up the GOES. Let me refresh that and see what it looks like on here. Okay, we'll pull that up for our...
Clear your screen.
So these are the earlier storms. So right here is our general northwest and north central Arkansas area. And what we're paying attention to is all of this right here. Because you can even see kind of back over here in parts of Missouri even, they're getting some storm initiation. Down here, these are the storms that went through earlier, and they're tracking kind of off to the south and southeast. But it's this next set of storms here that we're going to keep an eye on here for just a little bit and just make sure. Because I can't tell you how many times Sean went home, and then within a couple hours, we're here, like when we had the North Newton County, had the tornado warnings go in effect. So we sit here, we watched them, we're like, okay, it's not going to do anything. Sean goes home, basically gets 1 foot in bed, gets one eye shut.
And then I get a phone call.
And then right back he comes.
Mm-hmm.
So... switching back over to our GR2. New corner of Arkansas and southeast corner of Missouri has heavy winds, trees down everywhere, roads closed. Power's been out in Missouri area for a couple hours now. Yeah, you guys over there in southwest Missouri, you took a really, really strong hit when those storms started coming through there. That's when we were getting ready to go back live again. And at one point, those storms there in southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri, those were all destructive severe thunderstorm warnings, which means the winds were over 80 miles plus per hour. So you guys, I imagine southwest Missouri and southeast Kansas probably has a lot of damaged areas as far as wind damage goes, power outages and stuff. See how we're coming along on the power grid. Okay, so Boone County still about 900 out according to the system here. Washington County has now went up to over 1,000 customers without power.
Wow.
Benton County is now at 9,405, down below 10,000 now. So it sounds like they are working on it. Boone County's at 900.
Bella Vista, Benton, Arkansas. Trees down on a few homes, relayed from social media reports.
That National Weather Service storm report.
Yes.
Go ahead and say that one more time.
Bella Vista, Benton County, Arkansas. Trees down on a few homes, relayed from social media reports. And that was 8:45 p.m.
Okay, and Baxter County is now reporting 261 customers without power. Marion County, you were lucky. According to this, if it's accurate, only 3. Searcy County, 0. 30 in Newton County. Almost 900 in Boone County. 168 in Carroll County. 777 in Madison County. Under 10,000 now, and that was up close to 11,000 at one point with Benton County. 1,000 customers in Washington County. Then we get down in Crawford, 4,100, and 7,000 down around Fort Smith in Sebastian County. 1,000 in Yell County. Wow. So it was sporadic, kind of all over the place. Wonder what direction they have that Gaither Mountain Tower looking. I wonder if we can see any of the lightning up there in southwest Missouri, and it may be too far out. And of course it's dark now, and I don't know. No, yeah, it's still there. Yeah, you can still see it. Still see the random lightning strikes there. We're looking at the camera here in southwest Boone County. I believe they still have that pointing, kind of looking from southwest Boone County there on the Compton, Hilltop, general area there, looking back. Oh, yeah, there's some good lightning strikes showing up here on the camera, looking back that way. So those are those storms. I believe potentially the lightning is from some of them storms, some higher elevation storms that we're looking at back up in southwest Missouri. And actually, yeah, if you'll take a look here at the GR2 now. Here on this last radar update, we're seeing a lot of lightning strikes here now, and this is McDonald County here, just north of Bentonville. Starting to see some lightning initiation again still. Dustin Kreger, I'm still here watching these storms here on your radars. Well, we appreciate it. Hattieville, lost power. New corner of Arkansas. Okay, I already went over that one. Fort Smith area. Greenwood, Arkansas, getting pretty scary. Some crazy lights in the sky before the storm rolled in. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Going back through some of the... Well, there is a lot of lightning back up in there again, Sean.
Yep. I'm not seeing anything. course, I'm on Tulsa. I'm gonna try Springfield.
Yeah, I didn't even think. I'm gonna jump over to Tulsa and see what kind of. And I'm on GR3 too, Sean.
Yeah, I'm on GR2. So
Yeah.
there's a little cell north of Bentonville.
Yeah, it's
Or
just
Benton
looking.
County. Bentonville.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that in motion here. And those storms, those are moving pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Fixing to cross over the state line here in Benton County again. They're just northwest of Siloam Springs. I was just taking a look at over here near the Siloam Springs area, seeing some storm development trying to take place here just northwest of Siloam Springs again. If you'll watch that last radar update there, you'll see some storm initiation trying to take place there just on the northwest side of Siloam Springs again. Actually showing a little bit of a small hill trying to form there too. There on that last update there. You can see a little hill development right here. There's northeast Oklahoma, and you can see the direction of travel on these. You can see these white lines the radar generates here when we want it to, the direction of travel on these storms. This is actually closing in right on P Ridge again right here. So the question becomes is are these going to intensify? Okay, right down here at south of Fayetteville.
Yep, I see that.
Brentwood. Yeah, let me put that one in motion.
A special weather statement in Kansas says they're moving 35 miles an hour. So
Sure looks like they're moving faster than that.
yeah,
Yeah. So we've got storm development again right here south of Fayetteville.
yep.
Right in here. See on that last update there. I really would have thought when those storms came through, man, they would have just drained the energy.
Yep.
Still taking a look at that that OEM camera. Man, we're seeing some really good lightning back up that way too on some of the live feeds here. Constant thunder and lightning in Fairfield Bay. Never heard thunder like this. It doesn't stop. These storms have definitely been hanging in there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you guys up. While we're looking at these radars, you can take a look at this camera. I'm watching up here in my upper left-hand screen.
New storm
here.
report.
About every 30, 45 seconds, seeing some really good lightning back up that way. And that's those storms approaching northwest Arkansas out of southwest Missouri again. Let's see, non-thunderstorm wind, southwest of Belleville, 50 miles per hour, Yale, Arkansas.
LK County, Yale County, and Montgomery County until 12:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 12:11 a.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 8 miles south of Plainview in Yale County to Muddy Creek Wildlife Management Area to 6 miles east of Uchamp, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. Main hazards will include 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Look out for the clear.
Take a look at the shot of what we're doing. You can see Tanner's shot right there. Still
Empty.
seat is empty.
Tanner. He was sending me some messages. Maybe he went to bed.
Yeah, he may have wound down. I didn't hear anything tone out with them. I don't think they're out on any calls right now. Did they get the stuff taken care of?
Evidently so. He's been texting me, so.
Okay, so yeah. So I guess they probably turned it over to the street department then.
He said, yeah. So whatever.
209 County, I'm 10-4 west, show me 10-7.
10-4, you have a wonderful night.
He said he's awake. He just don't like me.
At least he's got a great sense of humor and
He
keeps us
does.
laughing.
Yeah.
I guess it's a good thing. Some of our, me, Sean, Tanner, we're all on a public, on a system called Zello, where we can talk to each other, of course, through a voice system. But we also have a group private message group through Verizon, and sometimes it's hard to be serious with Tanner. He's very sharp on the weather stuff, but he can definitely keep me and Sean entertained.
Yes, he can. I like it when he's not here because I got this whole space, see?
Yeah, we're over here. We're about to go live during severe weather, and them two, at one point they were telling me I think they needed a little wall in between them. You can see the spot right here. They're pretty close, and they get to giving each other a hard time. Okay, they've got, I'm seeing 1 inch hail icons now starting to come up there on some of them storms.
Okay, 911 to Red Hill Fire Department. Please respond to the area of Green Street and Vine Street. Reference to a report of heavy smoke, no flames at this time.
Heavy smoke, no flames. Well, I wonder if that's lightning related.
Oh.
We're getting some random lightning strikes.
Yeah, that one by Solemn Springs, west of Solemn Springs, that's got a lot of lightning in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these storms are starting to look like they're trying to reinitiate again. I'm gonna, for our viewers, kind of. Holy cow! Do you see that lightning strike on the camera there?
I was right there in Berryville. It just showed up.
Is that what that was?
Yep.
Is that where that strike came up?
Yep.
It looked awful close. So Berryville starting to get some lightning strikes again, looks like. So,
how long we been on the air, Brandon?
I don't remember. It's been a while. You need to stand up and stretch for a minute?
I need to stand up and stretch for a second. Getting old.
Get up and move around for a moment while we're watching to see what these storms are going to do. I am going to step away for a moment and go throw some water on my face, and I'm going to get me some tea. You want some tea?
No, I'm good.
Popsicle? Ice cream?
Tanner says 3 hours and 52 minutes.
Has that been total since we got started, or has that been on this second go-around when we lost power? Or is that from the beginning of the very first stream, or just this stream? Tanner, we need more information, man.
Come on, Tanner.
I mean, get your facts straight. I mean, if you're going to send some information, we need you to be more precise. I mean, you're at the fire department, for crying out loud. I mean, if someone just told you, hey, come to my house, I mean, without an address, where would you go?
Second go around is what he said.
Second, okay.
Yeah. Well, what about the
News
first? How
storm
long were we
report.
on the first?
And I'm still watching that OEM screen. Man, they're getting some pretty intense lightning strikes there. We're seeing with the camera off there in the distance. I'm on GR3 right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull this into GR2, so I'm gonna clear the screen.
Yeah, I'm on GR3 too.
Okay, so this is the Springfield radar right here. Let me go ahead and switch that over to Tulsa. Yeah, we're getting more storm initiation.
Yeah, look around Berryville. Yeah, little cells, but
yeah,
they got some lightning in them, but nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, but if we put them in motion, I mean, you can see they're trying to redevelop. Yeah, they are. They're trying to redevelop again. So we got storm initiation again taking place. Oh, look down here in South Washington County. Several storms trying to redevelop. So yeah, we're right. Yeah, they are. The models were actually right this go around. We're actually seeing storm initiation again. So I'm gonna go
New storm report.
Get my tea refilled. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna turn the scanner up. Folks can be entertained by that for a moment while I'm. Do you need anything, Sean, while I'm up?
Maybe a glass of water. Since my coffee's empty, and I'm sure your wife's probably in bed.
Yeah. Pam usually tries to go to bed about 9 or 9:30. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight in case someone comes into the stream wanting to know where the areas are. So, I'm just gonna draw our lines here for our coverage area. That way, everybody can kind of have an idea. I know not everybody knows their map area all that well. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight Boone County here. This is Carroll. And then this will be Benton and Washington counties here and Madison County. And I'm surprised they've not issued a new mesoscale discussion. So maybe that'll come up here in the next little bit while I'm. So there's our coverage area, folks. I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick. You want it? All right, we got little bags of chips and snacks and stuff. Do you need something?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'll get you some water.
All right, thanks.
County, thank you, ma'am. 10-4.
Oh, thanks. Do what?
I got a fruit bowl in there. I can make you a cantaloupe and grapes.
Oh, that'd be great. Cantaloupe and grapes. Sounds good. We've been on the air for 3 hours, almost 4 hours.
So much.
Copy. Y'all have a good night. Let us know if you need anything else.
You as well, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We are definitely getting some more cell development.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that storm starting to explode there in there on the Arkansas, Oklahoma line there north of Siloam Springs. So, all right. Well, now the question becomes, are they going to meet severe limit guidelines? All right, folks, you're getting just kind of hang out here with us. We'll see what these storms are going to do. I think we're fixing to have our answer here pretty quick. Here they go too. Here's the question. What?
Oh, nothing.
What? What's so funny?
I took a picture of this and sent it to Tanner.
Oh.
He's calling me fatty. I don't know why. Tanner. He needs to go to bed.
It's kind of hurting my feelings. Here's the question. So you guys are kind of getting a late night behind the scenes. Don't choke and die over there. I hate to have to call Tanner to come up here and do CPR on you. This is kind of a behind the scenes late night. This is what we're doing while y'all are, kind of hanging out, but we're already live, so we're just going to keep the stream going because we're going to know here pretty quick, I think, what these next set of storms are going to do. You can see the lightning strikes are starting to increase, storm development starting to increase. So the next question becomes is if these do go severe, and I'm sure the Storm Prediction Center and the Tulsa, Springfield National Weather Service offices are both doing the same thing we're doing right now. They're sitting there kind of watching the personality of these storms to kind of see what they may do. if they do start getting really severe, we probably all have to end the stream, wait a few minutes, and then go again. So that way, the folks who went to bed thinking it was all safe and clear, it'll send those alerts back out, start waking people back up, letting them know we got potentially another round of dangerous storms. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but that's something we may have to consider doing. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're eating cantaloupe and grapes.
Good stuff. Healthy stuff.
Gotta eat something. I didn't know we were going to be up this late.
South of Solomon Springs is starting to produce a little bit of hail.
Let's take a look at it.
Yep.
Let me clear my screen. So, yeah, I mean, you can literally see that went from nothing to something. So, we're not literally waiting for those storms to get here. We've got new development now. Let's take a look here and see what we got as far as hail goes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're starting to get hail
Special
development
weather
again.
statement.
There it
Okay,
is.
Washington County. Give me just a second. Let me see which screen it's going to populate on, and I'll bring it up. Oh, wow. We got 2-inch hail now.
Yep.
We just got a 2-inch hail here just over the state line in Oklahoma. 2.89 inches in diameter, Sean. We're seeing tennis ball to baseball size hail with this storm now. West of Fayetteville, just over the Arkansas-Oklahoma line, and that just developed. Let's check for rotation. All right, let's go ahead and check for winds. All right, we are seeing some sporadic little spots of higher winds here, so we may actually see some severe thunderstorm warnings going up here momentarily. Starting to get more lightning strikes with it.
We do have a special weather statement, though.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me pull that up here so we can. Hold on, let me switch off MRMS and get. Let's go with Fort Smith, so that way I can kind of be showing everybody what you're talking about while you're. So that is the special weather statement that just went up.
A strong thunderstorm will impact west central Washington and central Adair counties through 1 a.m. At 12:30, a Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm over Waynesville, moving southeast at 10 miles an hour. Nickel-size hail radar.
Well, crap.
Saline County 901 to Adam.
Radar indicated minor hail damage and
Go ahead,
vegetation.
Adam.
To vegetation is possible.
10-4, sir. We have a small water rescue taking place. Can we get a updated forecast, please, for Saline County?
Saline County, water rescue.
Well, that's not good. All right, late night hours.
So people are still asking if they had a confirmed tornado in Centerton.
Severe thunderstorm
There's a
warning.
severe weather thunderstorm warning for Washington County.
All right, go ahead and cover it.
A severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Washington County and northwestern Arkansas, northeastern Adair County, and northeastern Oklahoma. At 12:32, a severe thunderstorm was located over Westville, moving southeast at 20 miles an hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, half-dollar size hail. And this includes Prairie Grove, Lincoln, Summers, Morrow, Clyde, Westville. Radar indicated.
All right, let's talk about the tornado confirmations. We would not know of a confirmed tornado until tomorrow during the daylight hours, when the National Weather Service survey team would come out and survey the storm damage. Obviously, sometimes it's obvious when we've had a tornado on the ground. We've got the radar signatures and debris signatures, and and we've got enough that we can say, and they will say, we believe this is most likely going to be a tornado, but we never are able to confirm that tornado till the survey team comes out and surveys the damage during the daylight hours. So we've had no storm reports of tornado damage. We've had a lot of storm reports with wind damage, but no even hints of anybody thinking tornado damage right now. But that could change tomorrow, and we'll see that on the storm reports when they come in.
The flight water rescue lost people going on, and need a forecast for the next 30-45 minutes in Saline County.
Just out of curiosity, what part of Saline, but for the most part, there's a outflow boundary moving through the county at the moment, so it's going to get real gusty out of the north here, depending on where you are. And shortly behind that, say 5 to 10 minutes, there'll be a line of thunderstorms. Not currently severe, but definitely some impactful weather headed their way.
Between Benton and Bauxite, south of I-30.
That's down by Little Rock, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Saline County.
Benton County, or Benton, the town is south of Little Rock there on I-30.
Yeah.
Like you're going to leave Little Rock heading to Texarkana.
That probably buys you a little bit extra time, but the outflow boundary is, I'd say the outflow boundary is about 5-10 minutes away, and again, that'll be winds out of the north, gusty winds out of the north, and then 5 to 10 more minutes behind the wind shift will be the thunderstorms.
Well, thank you, National Weather.
All right, we're still just kind of keeping an eye on these storms. We do have that severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for this area here just southwest of Fayetteville. This is going to affect the Lincoln area and looks like just right here on the Prairie. Okay, Prairie Grove's actually getting a storm forming also, Sean.
Yep.
Let me switch over and see if any of these are showing signs of rotation. That would be bad because I'm sure a lot of people's already dropped their guards tonight. Okay, let's check the hail size. Okay, so we got hail development now taking place here between Prairie Grove and Fayetteville, and we've got some 2-inch hail showing here on radar. What was that maximum expected hail size on there? Did they say 1.25 inches in diameter? So we're between quarter and ping pong ball size hail on that severe thunderstorm warning now, affecting parts of Washington County here in northwest Arkansas. And you can see we're on this what we call our maximum expected hail size mode, and you can see several areas of lightning and hail starting to form with this radar in motion here. Showing some small areas of hail trying to form here in McDonald County, approaching the northwest part of Arkansas here, north of Bentonville. I'm taking a look at still seeing a lot of lightning over there. Taking a look at that camera. See if we're seeing any winds with this. Oh yeah, right there. Starting to get a color code. Right here, just outside of that's showing, Sean, that's actually picking up over 70-mile-per-hour winds right here, just north of Prairie Grove. What was the wind estimates? So that might be upgraded. 60-mile-per-hour winds.
Bless you.
Thank you. Boy, that storm really picked up quick. The real question right now, what we're looking for is just to see how severe these may actually get. And then we're going to have to make a decision on if we're going to end the stream so we can restart it to get the alerts sent out to people who might be asleep right now. A lot of that's going to be determined on, is this going to be life-threatening? And the way they're intensifying, I mean, I'd hate to start seeing some individual cells forming and maybe get some rotation, start having an actual tornado threat tonight. I mean, they haven't said that, but we've seen it before.
Are you Tulsa or Fort Smith?
I am on KINX, which I believe is Fort Smith. No, I'm sorry. That's Tulsa. Which we could switch back over to Fort Smith now because those storms have moved south of the radar site. Boy, look at over here around the Cherokee Nation. 2.5 inch hail around Locust Grove being picked up by the radar. 2.5 inches. So I mean, the radar scans in the atmosphere is actually seeing some bigger. Okay, I've got 3 inch. I've got 3 inch hail now being detected by the radar here, right on the Oklahoma-Arkansas line west of Lincoln. Oh, it's just a medical.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do a 3D scan on this storm right here.
That's what I was just fixing to do.
Oh, wow. Those tops are already getting up over 45,000 feet. No rotation. That's good. And we are seeing the winds, though, Sean. Starting to see some of the winds in the atmosphere. I'll go ahead and switch over to our hail mode here. Let's see which hail.
Pretty good hail.
Oh, wow.
You're still on. You don't have it on your thing.
So we're taking a look. This is your the hail icon for this storm. You can see literally it goes from nothing. Okay, so this is our that's that would be 1217, 1222, 1227, 1233. So that's our GR2 scan. You can see that this is a huge area of a hail core that's forming on that storm, and it's going up over 45,000 feet in the atmosphere. Go ahead and switch. Okay, so I've switched it over to from reflectivity to what we usually run when we're doing the tornadic storms, and I mean, look at the reflectivity in this thing.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Can I get that up real quick? Completely. I mean, did you see that screen all lit up? Lightning up here in southwest Boone County. Literally, it looked like daylight. I wish I would have had it up there real quick, but I didn't get it up there quick enough. I mean, literally for about 4 seconds, you could see everything there in southwest Boone County with the lightning.
We did some lightning up north of Bella Vista on that storm. I'm surprised they haven't issued another watch.
Well, I'm curious what they're going to do, and they potentially could. So we've seen anywhere from 2 to 3 inch in diameter hail up in the upper atmosphere right now. I mean, that's baseball size hail. That'd be a horrible thing to wake up hearing this time of night. That'd be terrifying.
And the storms are just trailing each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
just training.
Yeah, training. Yeah.
Yep, definitely. And they go all the way back up in the southeast Kansas again. They put that in motion, kind of see what that's doing. They're training pretty good, actually. I mean, they're back building all the way. I mean, we're talking east of Wichita, Kansas. I'm going to keep this. And they still have that severe thunderstorm watch up for us. They haven't even sent out a Watch County notification. So that tells me they're anticipating, they're watching to see what this is going to do and make a decision. Okay, they've just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning here in Oklahoma.
Yep.
So we're starting to see some storms. Storm warnings going back up here.
See your satellite. Let's see what the satellite looks like.
Okay.
We located a smoldering trash pile. Smoke only. Everything's 10-4. So it's back to service.
All right, here we go. So you may not be able to make it out, but right here is northwest and north central Arkansas. See, we're seeing a lot of lightning and storm development again. See all these storms tracking right back into northwest Arkansas again here.
Did the caller state what vehicle they would be driving? Negative. Our caller's name is Brian.
Everybody's watching us eat.
Yeah, well, I mean, they understand we've been here a long time.
Yeah. 4 hours on the second one.
Extending from near Benton to near Lofton to near Little Missouri Falls Recreation Area, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. Main hazards with this line of storms will include wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour.
We just had a flicker. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
We had another flicker here at the studio, so that tells me we're getting some lightning. I'm not seeing.
They say them storms moving 50 miles an hour.
Down, that's in central Arkansas.
Oh.
When you can go ahead. Our car is going to be located in a white Honda Accord.
Man, them storms are popping right back up again. Starting to see some storm development again over here in western Newton County and southeastern Carroll County too. Check to see if those that's going to end up popping and exploding like those over there. No, right now they're struggling. Of course, that could change. What time is it?
It is
12:47.
Almost 1 o'clock.
Okay. I got about 5 more grapes over here, then I'm going to check the models.
Tanner said flash flooding could be a real issue in these areas that are already wet.
That is true. Yeah, absolutely.
But I haven't seen any flash flood warnings on my GR3, so.
You have yours turned on?
Yeah. Not on GR2, but GR3 I do.
Okay. All right. Let's see what these models are thinking. Zoom out here a little bit and see what's going on here. Well, according to this, Carroll County in about 45 minutes may have a rapid storm development.
Yeah, we got some lightning over around War Eagle, so. One coming into Pea Ridge is I don't see any hail core in it though.
I'll go ahead and all right, I'm gonna put that in motion. Windy, still getting thunder at times in Western Grove. All right, appreciate that. Yeah, that would make sense because we're I'll pull that up here for you, Wendy. We're seeing some storm development here. You know, obviously, we still have that thunderstorm watch till 2 a.m. They're actually leaving that active, but you can see right here's Western Grove, and we've got right over here, we got that cell development, and that's not too far from you the way the crow flies. So I bet you're hearing some rumbles from those storms trying to get forming again.
I'm gonna take a break for just a second.
Alrighty.
Done with your bowl?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, Tanner, I agree with you. I just found your messages. That's what I was reading. Yep, I agree with you. Just looking through some of these messages to see if we have anything to keep an eye on. Any reports coming in from anybody? I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard for me to see the screen on my phone. Do you know when it might get to Alpena again? That's what we're watching. Right now, the storm development's more over here, closer to Benton and Washington County, but we are getting Right here is the Alpena area, and you can see that we've got some random cell development right here to your west, and we've got this line of storms here coming out of southwest Missouri. So like I said, the cells are just starting to develop again. These went severe pretty quick here west of Fayetteville. So I can't give you an estimate on them because we don't really know exactly when and where they're going to form. But we definitely are definitely seeing a line of storm initiation again here, coming out of Kansas and Oklahoma into southwest Missouri and to northwest Arkansas. So that's why we're still live, just kind of keeping an eye on it.
I'm back.
Feel a little better after getting up moving around a minute?
Yep.
Tanner just sent a message on the system here. These storms are tricky right now. There is random development happening over our entire northwest coverage area. Yeah, definitely. Who's barking? I'm gonna go grab him a snack.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the GO satellite system.
Okie dokie.
Wow. Let's see. Let me check Facebook. See what kind of stuff we have coming in here.
Look at these storms. Looks like it's just a big bow area, you know, that goes all the way from Missouri, eastern Missouri, all the way to eastern Kansas. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like a big old bow.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. You want a ham sandwich or anything?
No, I'm good.
Warning. Statement.
Bowl of cereal?
No. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Adair County is canceled, which I believe that's going to be...
That's going to be the opposite side of the state line, so that I think they
Marcy Bearville for a transfer to Marcy Rogers.
So severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 1:15 a.m. for southwestern Washington County. At 12:58 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 3 miles southwest of Lincoln, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Right now, hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Locations include Lincoln, Clyde, Cane Hill, Hawkeye, and Morrow. 1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds with that storm still there in Washington County here.
Go ahead. Show me 10-7. Y'all have a good night. You as well, ma'am.
Got a cell forming just northwest of Jasper there.
All right, let's see. TT Savage, Bryant is not in our coverage area. That's down towards Little Rock. You might check Arkansas Weather Watchers or someone like that. I believe they cover that area. Zachary Hall, I don't know if he's up this late. Again, our coverage map area is the northwest, north central Arkansas area, and 3 counties there in southern Missouri. So this is the areas where we focus on. Where our wire information. This is how our entire system is programmed for these counties. So I have no idea without manually going and looking that up for you. Hot Springs, again, same way.
Yeah.
Well, that's not our area. That would be Arkansas Weather Watcher, Zachary Hall. A lot of those guys cover those areas. We only cover Benton, Washington, Carroll, Madison, Boone, Newton, Marion, Searcy, Baxter counties in northwest, north central Arkansas, and we cover Berry, Stone, and Taney counties in southwest Missouri. Sorry about that, but we just don't have our system programmed. We don't have no idea about those areas as when we program this system, it's specifically designed for these counties, for this coverage area that we cover. I'm just saying.
Yep. Wendy said, and I am so proud of you guys that you are fulfilling the need of our area weather. Well, thank you.
Aaron Cecil.
We'd love to do it.
Yep.
Tanner go to bed?
No, he was texting just a couple minutes ago. He said that's called a trough, Sean.
Whatever.
Don't you two start getting into it right here now?
Oh yeah, we've been getting at it.
I'm hard. Sometimes I sit here and I watch you guys interact with each other, and I'm like, I can't even believe you guys are friends. I mean, you seem like the type that, you know, after school would meet in the alley and start beating on each other.
Yeah, I don't like them much.
And then go get a bite to eat at Burger King or something together, and then argue about who won the fight.
A cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Well, he's up. He can bring us some coffee. Tanner, go by McDonald's and get us some coffee or something. Get that truck out. Get it wet.
He can get you some coffee. I'll go make me a bowl of cereal.
Yeah, there you go.
Wouldn't be the first time I got up in the middle of the night and eat a bowl of cereal.
Me neither. Plug my phone back in.
What was your? You may not want to tell me over the air. I had no idea.
Yeah. 7 o'clock. Somebody asking about tornadoes again.
We don't know. I'm hoping not. But these storms have just kind of rapidly started redeveloping, and that's why we're still on the air, watching for hail threats, tornado threats, straight line wind threats.
Look at the one over in Oklahoma there, the one that just put a special weather statement on.
I was actually just looking when he said about tornado threat. I was just looking at, I didn't know if you caught that, on your GR2 Tulsa, go to the, on your VST time, 0538, and look just west of Fayetteville.
Let me go to Tulsa.
I have no idea what that is. I mean, it's not into reflectivity. I mean, it's just very strange. That's actually just fixing to pull that up. But it's seeing something.
We've been having strange things happen today.
Yeah, I mean, these cells definitely looking kind of
yesterday, today, tonight. What day is it?
Saturday?
Is it?
Yeah, today's Saturday. I hope it's Saturday. We haven't been on since 8/17. Okay, yeah, it's Saturday morning.
Okay. I was hoping I didn't have to be at work.
It wouldn't be the first time you left here and went to work.
Mm-hmm.
Went home just to get ready to go to work. Let's see. I would bring you all coffee, but I don't like driving in storms. Miss Linda Raiden Roberts. Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it. I wouldn't want to drive in the storms either.
No.
Just had a 30 to 50 mile per hour straight line wind gust hit in Alexander. Where's Alexander? Is that in our area, or is that down in
I think
Arkansas?
it's going to be down south.
Yeah, that's back down south, central Arkansas. Yeah, we don't track that area.
But thanks for the info, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the water rescues and stuff that you all been hearing going through the National Weather Service. That's actually all taking place down in central Arkansas right now with those storms that came through northwest Arkansas earlier. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a long night for a lot of people. Let's see what I got going on here. That's a special weather statement. That's in Oklahoma. Yeah, here's the card right now on well,
did you lose something?
Well, I think my system just locked up. No, it's working there. Huh. So that's working. Yeah, I can't bring the cards up now. That's still working. That's still working. Oh. I found the problem. There it is. Severe thunderstorm warning. This is the area here that they have there near just west of Washington County.
Some storms forming up in Kansas again.
My God, is it not going to ever stop?
I don't know. It's like
we went from we couldn't get it to
now we're just oof. Which is fine.
Well, I mean, I don't want to kill the stream and then have one of these drop a tornado.
Exactly.
Or a straight line wind, or we start getting that baseball size hail or something. I mean, we talk, when those storms formed there just west of Washington County there earlier. I mean, it was looking pretty impressive there for a couple of radar frames. It's like, well, we don't want to just leave people hanging. Still up here checking. There's a high pressure right on top of Eureka Springs right now. Still checking for some winds. See, this is out of Tulsa. Go to switch to Fort Smith. See what we might be able to see if there's any winds in these storms here. Now that's Lincoln right there. I'm not even picking up any winds in that right now. A little bit further north. Getting some random sporadic little wind gusts to about 58, 59 miles per hour in Benton County.
Tanner is blowing my phone up now. Texted me so much I had to plug my phone back in.
It's killing your charge. Hey, at least you got a rapid charge over
That's
there now.
true.
Yeah, you got a rapid charge, so.
He's probably laying in bed on his phone. His chair's still empty.
Again, Little Rock is not in our coverage area. I'll pull that up for y'all. We just cover the northwest, north central Arkansas counties. That's all our system's programmed for. We track Benton County, Washington, Carroll, Madison, Boone, Newton, Marion, Searcy, Baxter counties, and Berry, Stone, and Taney County in southwest Missouri. That's all our system is set up for. This is the area that we've been tracking weather in for the last 30 plus years, and that's where our training and what all of our systems are set up for. Just kind of going through the stream here, Sean, looking through the data here on Facebook, taking a look at all the comments and stuff that's coming in.
Got it.
We actually did really good tonight. We had 232 comments on the Facebook stream and 110 shares.
Wow, that's
so
pretty good.
this stream's got out there today. And of course, I mean, it needed to be because, our numbers were lower because a lot of people are just out and about doing things and not really anticipating that storm, and it was coming through really fast.
Yeah.
So
I think we got a lot of people jumped on whenever that storm started hitting Boone County.
yeah.
746.
Well, I believe I'm going to take a look here one more time but I'm kind of thinking these storms may stay a little further west than what the models are showing. Let me double check here. I'm going to put it in motion again.
Check with Tanner and see what he thinks too.
Warning statement.
The severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Washington County will expire at 1:15 a.m. The storm which prompted the warning has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. However, small hail is still possible with this thunderstorm. And that's going to be that storm that was right here in this general area here in southwest Washington County. So they're going to go ahead and let that one expire. A lot of lightning over there again. Checking for hail in the storm. We got a lot of small hail still showing up here on the radar screen. Some 1 inch, 1.86 inch hail. So we're talking golf ball size hail over here in Oklahoma. Just outside that warned area. I believe, Sean, that a lot of the more active part of this is going to stay over in Oklahoma. Maybe some random severe thunderstorms, but I'm not really feeling the life-threatening feeling with this.
I don't think so either.
I'm going to go ahead and check the models. Just to double check. Kind of see.
Tanner agrees with you.
Yeah, I think they're going to stay over in eastern Oklahoma and kind of right there training. I think the biggest issue that these storms may have is it's already, like Tanner said, it's saturated ground over here in northwest Arkansas, Benton and Washington County. I think we're going to still see some training effects with some rain and reflectivity. I don't think these are going to work their way over as far east, because I was noticing some of that storm initiation. It was trying to pop up here, and they're just not. Don't look like they're gonna get going. Yeah, because you can see that around Jasper, northern Madison County, we're seeing some light reflectivity, but we're just not really seeing these cells just are not seeming like they're going to be able to get going in that area.
Some lightning and some thunder probably.
Right, and I'm seeing a lot of attempted cell activity here along the state line.
Patient non-emergent at this time to Mercy Rogers.
And these may still affect like southern Washington County a little bit later, and some of these cells tracking through, but it's not. And we're not. And the other thing is we haven't had a storm report in quite a while. I mean, I've got nothing popping up on the radar screen.
No.
So I just didn't want to kill the stream and then just have to come back in 30, 45 minutes or an hour and
call me back.
Yeah. we have a history of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's going to be it for us. Unless you got something you want us to watch a little closer.
Nope, I think I'm good. I think Tanner's good too. I think he agrees with you.
All right, sounds good, y'all. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We were concerned. We did see, those cells did pop. We did get a couple of warnings there. One there in western Washington County. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And
thanks for everybody for watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for tagging along while we're keeping an eye on this. A lot of times we do this by ourselves while everybody else is sleeping.
Yeah, now you got an idea of what we do when we're off the air.
Yeah. we're in here picking at each other and just trying to pass the time, waiting to see what some of these storms are going to do. So everybody have a safe night. As always, we have the studio set up to notify us if severe weather starts affecting northwest Arkansas, north central Arkansas, or those 3 counties in southwest Missouri. The system automatically starts setting alerts off on our phones and notifying us that we need to get in here and reactivate the studio and go live. So y'all have a safe night, and we'll see you in the next live stream.
Sounds good.
Your live and up-to-the-minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks.